May I say on behalf of Tony and myself to your mom, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she'll love that. Guys, how's it going? Tony, Andy, how you doing?
Good, Chad. Good. Good to see you.
I will say I love the name of your website, C Plus Comedy.
Thank you. We try to be as average as possible here.
Well, slightly above average.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's right. Slightly above average. Hey, look,
That's
you
right.
know
The
what?
plus,
C's get degrees.
that's right. C's get degrees. I tell my kids that every day. A C is all you need.
Now, I have a bone to pick with the both of you, mostly Tony. So I did not grow up with nicknames. And Monk was on when I was in college, and I garnered some of his quirkiness, his little OCD-ness. Nothing big, nothing important, but my mom gave me my first nickname as an adult, which was Mr. Monk. She would start calling me Mr. Monk. And you know what? And it pissed me off for a little bit, but you know what? I've grown into it. I'm fine. Can you please stop? Is what I need you to do.
You've embraced it, have you? Okay.
Yes.
May I say on behalf of Tony and myself to your mom, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she'll love that. How was it? How was it getting back into Monk after doing this the COVID, the 7 minute short, and then now jumping back into a full-fledged movie?
It was exciting. It was a little nerve-wracking in the early going to just the idea that the question of whether we could recreate it all. And but we had such good material to work with, and we had all the enthusiasm and the investment of the rest of the cast, our regulars, the guest cast, the whole creative team. Everyone was really, loving doing it, loving the idea of doing it, bringing their A game. So in the end, it was very, very satisfying.
Okay. And I the entire time I was watching the movie, I never felt like I was watching a long episode. I really felt like its own thing. Do you think, Mr. Monk would ever come back and really just kind of, I know the show hasn't been off for a very long time, but just come into this newfound world, this post-COVID world, and this new reboot kind of system that we have here?
And you mean in a series
Yeah,
situation?
in the series. Yeah.
That hasn't been talked about really. That would be, I don't know, that would be a challenge.
Well, it would be a challenge. We very, very purposefully kept the door open at the end of this movie, and I don't know what's going to come through that door, but we kept it open.
Nothing good.
Nothing good will come. Yeah, I should have double locked it maybe.
Were there avenues that you wanted to go down that that Monk could experience in this movie? Because it felt bigger. It felt like its own thing, that you just hadn't explored yet, that you wanted to fit in, but you couldn't fit in.
Well, I mean, we did. I'm glad you said that because we did want it to be different, and we wanted it to be on a different scale. We talked about this endlessly. Let's not just do episode 126. We don't want to just do exactly what we've done before. We wanted to be different. We wanted to be more cinematic. We wanted the stakes to be heightened. But it's in terms of doing other things with it. Of course, we would have loved to have brought in, different characters like Monk's brother and Sharona and other. But we had so much story to tell, and Andy didn't want to dilute it. We wanted to serve our regular characters fully, and adding more things or more characters might have the risk would have been to just kind of water it all down.
For myself, maybe for any writer, deciding what to leave out is as important as deciding what to put in.
Yeah.
And in this case, it was tough to not include all our favorite characters.
Right. You have to kill your darlings, once you have 150
That's right.
You only have so much real estate,
Exactly. Andy, was it the show is really tragicomic, and I saw it more so in this movie, especially, you know, when his dead wife pops up for the first time. I knew who she was, and I just go, wow, this is, you know, this is something that doesn't, like, you don't see often, and it kind of hit the heartstrings a little bit more. Were you aiming to do that a little bit more so here?
Oh, well, maybe we wanted, as Tony said, to raise the stakes. We wanted to have Monk in crisis, uh, and Monk has always been about loss and has always been about mourning his late wife, Trudy. She's the heart of our series, the heart of this movie,
Yeah.
and we couldn't go forward without Melora Hardin.
In the past episodes, in our 8 seasons, Monk would conjure Trudy. She would appear to comfort him or to recenter him. But in this case, in the movie, she's really there to save him, I guess.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
that's it. That's what it's moved from, comforting and giving him solace and kind of talking him off just patting his hand, talking him off ledge, to really, really convincing him that his life is worthwhile and that he needs to keep moving forward.
Okay. Well, you know, I have one more thing for you. Just a very bad pitch. Everybody's talking about universes, multiverses. Let's get Monk in with the USA universe again. Let's bring in site characters. Let's bring in TNT, Rizzoli and Niles. Andy, that's a free idea for you.
Okay, thank you.
A lot of people. Well, of course, Psych is. We consider it a sister show, and
Yeah.
and we love Psych. But Monk, to me, has always existed in its own universe. There's no room. It's its own sensibility, its own tone, and there's no other show out there that I think Monk can visit us, or we can visit them.
It's like a different planet.
It's
really.
it's
Right.
Planet Monk. But we can see Planet Psych from our planet.
That's perfect. Andy, Tony, thank you so much. I appreciate it. This has been fantastic, and great
Thank
work
you.
on the movie. It was
Thank
seriously
you.
very good.
Good.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.